usually look for the best option for them that will either protect them financially, physically, socially. This is what they kind of want from the man.
So are you going down this path as a defense to the male gaze, or like why are we, just out of curiosity, like
I'm
how
confused
do we get here?
too. I'm still thinking you're talking about art where the guy chopped his genitals onto it. Like I'm still like,
Yeah.
I wanted to go back to that because I'm thinking like the fuck was going like that one just seems wild to me.
It's getting out of control with all that stuff now. Even now today, everything's getting out of control.
But this was all happening a long time ago, and it's just.
That's just a crazy like they would have been okay. I'm learning right now. So you hire an artist like back in the day, and it's like that's my artist, and then I would just tell that artist what to do.
If you're talking about like Da Vinci, if we're talking about Michelangelo, if we're talking about the greats we've all heard about, like Michelangelo painted the Sistine Chapel not for himself. He painted it for a family who commissioned him, who thought that at the time, the more opulent, beautiful house you built for God, the more likely you were to get into his heaven when you died, right? Mm-hmm. So it was a really nefarious arrangement for a lot of the artists.
They probably hated it.
I don't think he loved painting it, but I mean, tough to say, but I don't think he loved it. No.
That's crazy.
So that's like, if we're looking at that, that's when it was it was a trade.
Yeah. What would he, I never knew art was actually a trade, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, and you learned how to do it like a trade. You went to school and there was a guy who learned how to paint exactly like Michelangelo, who taught you how to paint exactly like Michelangelo.
That's the whole thing with the Last Supper too. The Last Supper,
yeah.
The Last Supper, the one that's in the not the one that was done in like the one that Da Vinci painted, but the remake one that they have on that canvas, the big large canvas that's in one of the churches in Belgium.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So so they say it's like an exact replica.
Yeah.
And they were trying to look at it.
Painted it.
They think that Jesus was painted by Da Vinci.
Yeah.
But the rest of them was painted by his disciples on the remake.
Yeah.
Like, so when he got commissioned to do another one,
he just outsourced it?
Well,
like, can you just paint Jesus? Because I couldn't do it?
You learned how to paint exactly like Michelangelo.
So what happened
it was a job. It was like you go to carpentry school, you learn how to use a fucking saw and a hammer. It was
like
exactly
everything else.
And not only that,
it's a little more.
No, it wasn't.
No. Like I saw as a little crude. Like painting's a little more.
It was more
fun.
You'd go into it if you felt like you were inclined. Like just like you would go into carpentry if you felt like you were so inclined for that, or you'd go into medicine if you felt like you were inclined for that. You'd go into arts if you felt inclined, like if you felt like you had a natural predisposition to be able to draw, which I do. Like I could have done it back then. Except I was a woman, so I wouldn't have been able to do it back then. But had I not been a woman, I would have been able to do it back then.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this clip. If you wanted to catch another clip, you can check out this clip up here. Or if you want to catch the full episode, you can click on this link right here and take you to the full episode. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Van Diest, and this has been The Thought Exchange, the podcast where nothing is safe.